And you're here live with Azure BLAZIKEN, or Azure Blaze, to say on YouTube. But in general, we are back, finally. Yes, we are finally ready to start AB Mugen RAW. It is BLAZIKEN! Before we start, first and foremost, thank you guys again for your responses because you guys probably saw that pipe bomb I made on a few weeks ago on Raw, and I was not happy about the ratings. I was not happy at all about the ratings system. But we are set and ready to go for Raw tonight. Hopefully it's a raucous crowd. You guys smashed the like button, and thank you guys again for your responses. And I cannot thank you guys enough for your responses in the comment section. Also, you guys sent some awesome reviews and feedbacks on these weeks, so thank you guys again for your support. If the stream is having any issues anyway, I apologize. If there is any problems with it, let me know in the chat. Hopefully. But you guys already got likes for the stream alone, so thank you guys again for just another big thanks to everybody else for your patience. Yeah, it's been a crazy few months. I know it's been like a month and a half to be precise. But the fact is, we are back. That's the fact we were finally back from a long spring break. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself. Hope you guys had a good spring break, and here we are. We get back to work. It's stream week. As I already talked about stream week in the description, but obviously you have a lot of ground to make up, a lot of stuff to make up from those few weeks, and I did. Hopefully, the pipe bomb definitely helped out a lot. So I'm very happy and very happy and grateful of you guys for just hitting the like button as much as possible, and also getting that like button to pinfall or blaze kick, however you want to prefer it. Because ironically, yes, basically my spirit mon is BLAZIKEN. So those people haven't seen my Twitch. I actually, by the way, if those people who actually do have a Twitch, go ahead and leave a follow over there, because we're actually streaming tomorrow on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and Sundays. So I couldn't make it Sunday because I was still doing the pay-per-view for Blaze of Glory, which Blaze of Glory actually is still in the works. I don't know what the hell happened. Because some of the talent were in Casablanca. Our champs are not here tonight. We already got some people in the chat. Hello. Happy to hope you guys are hanging out with us. Happy to hear you guys are hanging out with yours truly. Back in streaming on again. I do have a Twitch. I think my Twitch down below. If not, I'll leave a link. And after when the stream's over, I'll just leave a link. I'll just edit the description. So it's streaming the promos section down below in the promos box. Go check it out. And also, our merch store has finally been released. Literally last month ago, we just released the merch store on Twitch at midnight. Some people have said before that the merch store has been everyone else has been very interested, but obviously those people who are huge Mugen RAW fans or are Raw fans in general, go ahead and actually get some merch over there. We have some new zip hoodies and new long sleeve shirts for AB Mugen RAW. Go ahead and go check it out. Link again. The top of the description is down below. Go ahead and do so. And of course, if you're not down with that, if we got two words for you. I think you know the two words I'm going to say. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, episode 41 of Mugen RAW. You guys smash the like button. That's a big part. You guys were a big help to that pipe bomb in the comments. You know who you are, who said that. Thank you. But I'm very glad to see you guys again. Happy to be streaming again. Happy to be back on the stream side of Raw. We're in Phoenix, Arizona. We're in the desert arena in Raw. It's gonna be a heated, hot place here in Phoenix. Ironically, no, I'm not the editor. Not the editor. Unfortunately, shout out to Phoenix though. He's been doing a great job editing these videos lately on my channel and also on the Blake Games channel. And again, recommend subscribe over there because my good partner Matt, aka Super Matthew Bro, has been doing his share on SmackDown over there on the Blue brand. He's burning blue, as he likes to say. One of his newest phrases, burning blue. So that's kind of cool. I admit that's kind of cool. My rival Matt, doing his thing over there on the Blade Games channel. So go ahead and show some love there. So all the respect to their talent on SmackDown. They have a lot of talent, no doubt about it. But here on Raw, we have the best tag team division in this division alone. Unlike some of the people, don't say those two words. Yeah, I know. I know. That's gimmick infringement. I don't want to leave gimmick infringement. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves. I hope you guys are having a good time. It's time to bring my reward for you guys for leaving likes. And we already got likes already, so let's get ready for the first matchup of the evening. And it's going to be another epic stream, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. As always, enjoy this episode as usual. In the hot, it's going to be lots of heat in Phoenix, so be ready for it. And speaking of hot, here comes some. I believe we have our first match. Tifa Lockhart is in action. I believe is yep. Ooh. You talk about hotness, hot because kicking off Raw. As of course, as I said before, our champions are not here tonight, so we have some. Of course, it's a nice way to get things rolling. I'll have to look at the results from Blaze of Glory, which was supposed to be going up, but obviously isn't there. But we kick things off. Tifa Lockhart back in the fray. Has a nice way to kickstart Raw. Let's get this started. Tifa Lockhart, notice it was in little time, and it's a big opportunity for Tifa Lockhart here, and she returns from a hellacious injury after. But she did return a couple episodes ago, but she's been like up and down with his health issues and as far as like I guess congestion and stuff, and just simple minor illnesses from Tifa. But thankfully now with this, as it gets started, DMG meanwhile she was been an interesting faculty on Raw. Ever since she was drafted to Raw from ECW from that Mugen draft this past January, early this year. We'll see what happens in round one. And not smart. Oh, that was not smart enough by DMG. That was a big time power up punch. And it looks like Tifa some vintage stuff here by Tifa Lockhart.
They're strong. I can tell.
Yeah, Tifa Lockhart staying the obvious. Has to get ready for round two. DMG is. There's Dark Burning Attack. That's vintage. No, there's another vintage one right there from DMG. Ooh, good. Ooh, nice dodge there from the power punch. Nice hip toss. And again, another Dark Burning Attack, and DMG could force a round three in this. It was a kickstart for Raw. A lot of waifus, and as apparently according to TK. Ooh, Tifa's trying to go for that power punch. Was this water kick coming up? Did some good damage on DMG. Nice toss, but by a DMG again. DMG going for a big Dark Burning Attack. Tifa Lockhart originally paired with Aerith on of course they've just been a very improving tag team lately ever since TK. Oh my God, Burning Attack! I think DMG can force a round three here. This is playing room. Oh, and Tifa another power up punch. Tifa's so close to near death, and a nice super kick. Wow, nice super kick. And who would thought DMG would super kick the shit out of Tifa right in the midsection? And now as I said we kick off, and that's how it should be. Round three, our final result. Get ready for another way to kick things off here. Even though our champions are not here tonight, because Rick Shot's out with an injury too. We'll talk more about that. But right now, very competitive matchup to start off Raw. Tifa, I believe DMG got first blood, but Tifa got second chance. And again, another super kick off the bat. Nice hip toss and noise hip toss. Oh, what a power punch! But a near fall. And these two waifus off to a nice start. A very nice way to get things rolling for Raw. And again, I'm sure the audience is all fired up here. Tifa might have a chance to hopefully get a big win. But this would be a huge upset here for GMG. I just bit my lip there. But both ladies off to a nice start here. Who's gonna get it? So we could miss. A lot of tossing and rolling here. Tifa gets some good punches and some powers. Ooh! Dark Burning Attack was blocked. Good defense by Tifa, and a power-up punch! Right into the... I believe he was just going for a Shadow Ball, but Tifa blocked it and went through the Shadow Ball right to DMG's defenses, and that will do it. 2-1 in a very in-game matchup and a very highly competitive opener for Raw. That's what I want to see, and that is what I'm talking about. And you guys, if that's not going to impress you, then you better get the F out. Because that was another in-game competitive matchup, and both look at the replay now, and yeah, this has been, like, went literally right through the shadow ball and then right to DMG's defenses. That's gotta hurt. That is gotta hurt. And I mean, no shame. Again, give it up for both ladies. Obviously. Oh, man. Both ladies did a fantastic job. Why is it that the girls can fight? Because the actual Raw women's division is just trash. That's why. This is what I talked about. This is what you rather watch than the actual Raw itself. Yeah, I'm taking shots at the women's division right now on the actual Raw because it's not. It's actually ass. It's literally ass. But they do. The women. This is why the waifu division on Raw are the better is the best division on Raw. I'd certainly this will be like a 4-star opener. It's very competitive. Told a good story. I think Tifa deserves an opportunity. We could see her as a women's champ. Sorry, the Divas champion actually, because we'll have to figure what's the outcome of the Divas title match because it was a triple threat match last week at Blaze of Glory, which again I haven't really posted that yet. I'm still working on that. It's in the works. Trying my best to edit these videos as much as possible. But we'll have the results next week on Raw. If I don't, then I'll let you guys know on social media or on Discord, which probably should check the Discord server. And again, link down below. But that's another story to talk about for another time. But yeah, normally it'd be Aries and Tifa because we already knew back then that the Tifa and Aries are very solid brains and brawn tactics specialists. That's what they do the best. But yeah, nice, not bad of an opener. Very nice opener. Tifa deserves an opportunity. We'll see her hopefully in that contention. That probably will give a little. I'm gonna have to offer Tifa some stock here, and same with Aries as well. But I'm sure Tifa will get some stock after this episode because after that win over DMG, that's gonna be a huge one, and she's actually on the top spot right now on the roster to become the next Divas champion. We'll have to see. Right now, she has to go, and maybe she has to go against her own partner to hopefully win that opportunity. So maybe that'll be a future contenders match. Let me know in the chat or in the comments if you guys want to see that happening. But I'm sure Aries is gonna just stand there, just like, you know what, I'm just gonna play defense and just spam all these projectile attacks. Yeah, that's what Aries does, and it's like pretty much one dimensional, to be honest. But I'm sure but those two as a team can work really well. And I know that DMG and Harpy Lady are actually a team as well. So it's going to be nice to see what happens here for the future of the women of the waifu division. That's apparently it's a TK in this case because I'm sure TK will be very proud to see Tifa being more improving. It's been a very improving season for her and Aries as well. They've been pretty much the leading ladies of the locker room right now in the tag team division or the waifu division, I guess you could say. But yeah, not bad of a match. I'm impressed with both ladies, but Tifa has the muscle, the power, and the strength. That power up punch is nasty and dangerous. So I'm sure you'll be leaving home with a fat lip. In the end of the day, so. DMG, I'm sure she'll be healed up. I'm sure her spells or her magic she can just heal herself. She's probably the healer of the roster. Just giving them. Actually that should really help a little bit too, to be honest. But yeah, that was a great matchup too. Great opener, and fans enjoyed that. I'm sure the chat is especially explosive right now with the results. We have our second match coming up. Our main event actually. We have a six-man main event coming up. Unfortunately, like I said, we'll hear from Yoshi. Hopefully, we'll hear from Yoshi when he comes back from Casablanca because some of the champions are not here yet. But let's see if Yoshi did win and became the new World Heavyweight Champion, or did Gadadel retain it? Hopefully, we'll have more discussions on that, and also let's do some predictions because I'm supposed to do a predictions video too. We'll leave a prediction video or leave a predictions at the end of the stream, so we'll have hopefully you guys will stick around with us for at the end of the show because we'll leave some questions, or if you guys have any questions, of course I'll answer them in the stream if necessary, or we'll do some predictions and announce the matches for Blaze of Glory, which I was supposed to do a few weeks ago and I didn't make it. So hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it as much as possible at the end. But let's get ready for this. We're here to focus on the future of Raw and the future of this talent, of this amazing talent. Yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Second match, we have 3 singles matches, and of course our main event, 6-man tag team match. Has Hayato improved? We're gonna find out a little bit later tonight. Stick around. And that is the theme for Blaze of Glory, heading towards, well, hopefully by when I get this posted soon. But yeah, hopefully we get a chance. Blaze of Glory, that's the theme. Of course, shouts to Star Game, by the way. Star Game, another epic. This is a banger of a track. You just heard it now. Heavy Weapon is the theme for Blaze of Glory, and because just tune into that one. In Casablanca, World Heavyweight Title match. It's gonna be one hell of a fight for Yoshi. This could be Yoshi's biggest match of his career, no doubt about it. But that will be another discussion. Leave your predictions in the chat necessary, or in the comments if you guys watch this after stream. And yeah, tune in. Who do you think's gonna win that World Heavyweight Title match? Will Goddell retain it, or is the Yoshi gonna be able to become the first dinosaur born champion in AB Mugen history? That's fine. Oh, it's up to you guys in the chat to figure that out. As we resume ourselves back on in Phoenix for Raw, and it's gonna be much hotter than ever. A new debut approaches. If you guys have seen Bomberman from TK's old series, he's back on the Raw side of things, and he continues to build his stretches on the red brand. However, Billy Kane, Billy Kane, an old adversary to Terry Bogard, of course, and also an old henchman to Geese Howard. Bomberman is back. He's looked. I've never seen him look better. He actually gotten much bigger than the last time I saw him, but he either had a growth spurt or he just looked too big for the raw side of things. Anyways, also thank you Julian. Yeah, thanks Blue Toad. Thanks. By the way, I'm straight edge, so shut the fuck up. I saw that as soon as I trying to transition to the show, but I transitioned to break. I saw it before the commercial break. You can shut the fuck up, Julian. I'm just kidding. No. Yeah, Billy Kane, very explosive. Bomberman. Well, speaking of explosive, you got Bomberman, who's literally can throw explosives in the ring. So we'll have to see what happens here. A lot of people say Bomberman might have a chance to win this one tonight. I have a hunch that it could be an opportunity for Bomberman to get a nice rebound win. He has been up and down on Raw ever since he's been, but he's gotten better. He's gotten a little bit better. But as Billy Kane has his ginormous giant rod of doom, will it be enough? It's gonna be a real bout, no pun intended, as we get ready for Raw tonight. Second match of the evening. You see what I'm talking about? Have you noticed Bomberman's gotten has a big growth spurt? Here comes round one. Let's just start things off with some horde of bombs coming up for Bomberman. Billy Kane, it's Rod versus bombs. Yeah, you're bringing rods to a bomb fight. I guess you could say that, but Billy Kane was trying to go for that. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, my brother's name. Oh nice. My brother's name was TJ, by the way. Yeah. That's cool. But Billy Kane, meanwhile, very optimistic. Oh god, super bomb coming up. Oh, that would have been really clutch move by Billy Kane to save himself, but he barely survived that bomb in round one. Jeez. And Bomberman is a Spitfire, no doubt about it. But can Bomberman force a round 3 this round 2? Billy Kane making his Raw debut tonight. But he's been waiting for his opportunity as a British native. Looking forward to see the W tonight. Go for a twin fire rod attack, but there was nobody home. That bomb intercepted Billy Kane. I see Bomberman trying to force a 3, but I don't think it's gonna work anyway. Billy Kane just so quick in there. That rod is definitely coming in handy. Reminds me of Donatella from Ninja Turtles. Oh! And speaking of explosive, right off the bat, and Bomberman face first. That's gotta hurt. Burn, baby, and burn some more. And Billy Kane exceeds the W tonight. Makes his Raw debut 2-0. Billy Kane, where's Billy Jean? Apparently, hopefully that's not the son of Billy Jean. I swear to God. That there are two different types of Billys. Oh man. No, unfortunately, I don't think so. It's also too bad Michael Jackson's on SmackDown, sadly. So you just ask that same question to Matt over there on SmackDown. Yeah. No, nice big one for Billy Kane. Surprisingly dominant tonight. Nothing else I can say about that, but just Bomberman just been up and down lately. I mean, sure he has a growth spurt, but obviously just that may have gotten linked to his brain. And the bombs didn't work out, but that super bomb was so close for defeat. Yeah, it was close. It was a close matchup overall, not bad. But man, I would give me like a 1.5 star, 2 star, maybe a 2 star rating of a matchup. But yeah, that was pretty good. Nice way to get Billy Kane on the mix. He's been on ECW over the past number of years, but since he's on Raw now, he's going to make a nice appearance. I could see him as a European, since he's from the UK, I see him as a European, like, maybe it's like a mid-carder, right? Because the European title is home for Raw, so in case you guys didn't know, yeah, we have the European title on Raw. Unfortunately, Rick Stroud, the champion, is out with an injury, so thanks to the Dark Shield who got involved. If you guys have seen the episodes of Raw lately, it's been crazy. So it's been disgusting to watch, but hopefully Rick Stroud comes back stronger. I think he's supposed to be arriving next episode, so hopefully he'll come back. They say he'll be out for Blaze of Glory, so by the time this episode gets up here, and we'll be able to catch up to full speed with the pay-per-view. But man, that's gotta hurt. It's still unforgivable what Ghost Rider did. And you're burning a man alive. You're burning that's skin meeting flesh. That's flames meeting flesh. That's super tough. So, it is nuts. That crazy chain maniac has gone nuts. But thankfully he's not here tonight. Thank God. So, he's still at Casablanca, hopefully, because he wants to try to get those tag team titles. So we'll see what him and Skullcrack can do. Chain of Pain did earn themselves a victory, so I hate to admit it. As much as I hate to admit it, yeah, they did. Well, let's see Earthbound Boys can get the chance to get the victory over there. I have to see what happens. I have no idea what happens. So if I do, I'll let you guys know the results. And again, like I said, tonight we'll at least some predictions for what do you think is going to happen. Well, to me, hopefully we'll see Earthbound Boys shut up Chain of Pain. I remember Raw in 2000 was awesome. Yeah, it was. And that's pretty much what I wanted to bring in. Like the early 2000s were, but way better than the actual Raw itself. So, and some people did agree with me. So, they'd rather watch this show than the actual Raw. So, I'd rather go back to the old days of Raw, like probably was the Ruthless Aggression era that I grew up with. So, that's probably way better. Because I was born a SmackDown fan, but obviously, now I'm just rewatching all the footage and rewatching all the Ruthless Aggression stuff. I'm just like, at least Ruthless Aggression was way better than the actual Raw itself. So let's come back to that. But anyways, big win for Billy Kane. Will he be a lethal threat in the European division? I think so. I think he'll be a good threat in the European division. But hopefully, we'll see what happens for Mr. Kane. Not the other Kane, ironically, because Kane is actually on this roster too. So there's two Kanes now, apparently. And sadly, no, he's not competing tonight. Maybe next week, because he competed a few episodes ago. And yeah, but we have our still to come big main event in our hands. Our next singles match approaching, and then we have doubles. We got a lot of doubles mayhem on our hands. So even though the tag champs are not here because they're still defending those tag team titles as we speak. We'll hope to see what they can do. But meanwhile, we have some other talented tag teams looking forward to get some W's tonight. We'll see what that'll probably get up the ranks in the Power 25. So we'll see how that goes out. Raw continues on with no singles action, and we heard news about a new debut plan. That's next week. So we'll see what this new singles combatant can do for us, and hopefully she will have a job here on the Red brand. That's what I said. I said that. Yeah, mark my words. It is a she. So let's see what she can do in this case. It might sound vague, but yeah, I'm just letting you know it's a female for a little spoil for next week. Anyway, Raw continues on with its third match, and our main event still to come. Hayato has he improved with his two partners tonight. Will hopefully take on the Art of Fighting. Match is still coming up. Just a brief moment. Stay tuned. Success! We are back on the Raw side of things, and AB Mugen RAW continues on with another epic singles match. And if we talk about hotness, god damn, it just gets even better and better. The waifu division is getting much better and better each and every time I see it. Oh man, look at the Power 25 right now, and we have a lot of future contenders right now who could be in line for the Divas Championship coming soon. When we get back from when the other half of the talent get back from Casablanca, because hosting Blaze of Glory, it'll be nice to see what happens. But yeah, we approach ourselves Yoko Littner, and of course the Hall of Famer herself, Yoko Littner, is back, and it's been all over the place lately of course originally from SmackDown from last season, but she's been doing pretty good as a former three-time Knockouts champion, as a matter of fact. And Ivy Valentine, it gets even hotter than this, man. God damn. Of course, Ivy was drafted drafted to Raw from ECW, so of course we're leaving some of her Soul Calibur buddies behind. But of course now by herself, I don't know if it's going to work out, because Ivy has been... But this should be a nice win for Yoko Littner in case, hopefully, because she was getting closer and closer to hopefully get that Divas title. But it's a big chance saying go into Yoko, because she did lose her partner too in that trade last season. But now this season's going to be very interesting. And thank you guys for the likes. We have 4 likes now. Can we get to 5? We make it a 5-star show under an hour. Possibility. Can we make it to a 5-star show with 5 viewers watching? So hopefully we can figure that out. I mean, this show is the shit. Thank you. And Yoko for the win. Yes, I agree. Let's just see. Ivy can turn things around. I mean, we haven't hardly seen much of Ivy, but she is one cougar. She's one powerful cougar. I'll tell you that with that chain whip versus the sniper rifle. It's gonna be really difficult for Ivy to block all those sniper shots. It's it's close range versus long range. We're gonna figure things out. Let's see how actually. Then again, to be fair, her Valentine sword whip is actually much. I guess you could say a mace. I guess you could say. I'm trying to compare the Korras from Warframe than this, but here I am making a Warframe joke. What am I saying? Anyways, let's get ready to start off. And oh damn, with some fighting words from Ivy, but that may cost her. Don't talk trash, Ivy. Yoko with the Yoko always like to dye her hair sometimes. I don't know why. We got 5 really? Did we get 5 likes? Dude, damn! Alright, well we got 5. We hit our goal! You guys will see another stream. Awesome. You guys are the best. You fire type community. Fire type community. 6 likes! Damn! Sweet lord. Unbelievable. You guys are the best, thank you. We hit our goal, guys. It's a 6-star show according to Dave Meltzer. And obviously, yeah, nice thrust kick from Yoko, so I got distracted from the likes. But thank you guys again. We hit our goal again as I came back to streaming again for the first time in last actually since back in the Mugen draft since January. Ooh, there it is, a Gurren Lagann force attack. That's vintage Yoko Littner right there. As he kicked out round 2. Sorry. Nice drop kick right into the ass cheeks of Valentine. There's a good, nice Simon summon. Nice drop kick again into a sniper shot. Excellent job by Yoko as she builds momentum for herself. Yoko trying to make a herself for Raw here. Which I also have I'll ask this question at the end of the match. And they're coming on assists, and I don't think Yoko got touched at all. That could be a flawless victory. Even Kamina's fired up here in Phoenix, and Yoko build momentum here as she gets the victory 2-0. Now, alright, now back to the question, and now I lost the question because I got distracted. I lost the question now. Thanks, thanks Yoko. I got distracted. Now we got 6 likes. Or did we get 6? I don't think so. I think someone just hit like and then unliked. Well, we hit our goal already, which is nice. But thank you guys again for your we definitely hit that. Thank you guys for hitting like button. We hit our goal. You guys will look forward. That's probably a fast record we already pulled off with. That's what I'm talking about, though. That's what I want to see, guys. That's what I want to see. You guys want to see more Raw streams, make it a 5-star show? We're coming back next week. Next week on Raw, baby. Next week we got an episode 42. And then, but sadly, that once we get to episode 50, we're gonna be running out of time. We'll be running out for the season, and then we'll probably get it. Thankfully, it'll be ending off in a few weeks. So Raw will be done. ECW will be done too. That all leads down the mat over there on SmackDown. I think Ivy touched her like one time, and that was it. I didn't see it. The rest I got distracted with the likes. But yeah, definitely a big win for Yoko. I could see her another opportunity for the Divas Championship, so that's gonna be another big opportunity for her. Definitely, I'm already aware of that for sure. But Kamina is fired up, wanting Yoko a title shot, and we could see the Hall of Famer making a very impactful singles run, and with her being the next contender for the Divas Championship, I could say she has a potential chance. I'll have to see what I have to offer her some stock too. With Tifa is winning earlier and Yoko winning earlier too, and it's a possibility of a lifetime. We could see that happening, no doubt about it. I could see Yoko getting an opportunity like this. And actually, look at the like ratio. It's still we hit our goal, which is nice. But somehow people just unlike for no fucking reason. Then I'll be pretty pissed off. So. But yeah, thank you guys again. You guys have been fantastic with the likes. You guys get the like button, the pinfall, like I said, or give it a blaze kick. That's what you guys do. You gotta hit that like button, very important, and you guys did. And earlier before I got streaming, everyone just hit the like button, so that was good. So we already got our goal faster. You could say, oh well, this is awkward, but yeah, great job by you guys again, and Yoko again to build momentum. And we approach ourselves into doubles action. Now singles out of the way. Let's see what doubles can bring us at bay. #bars. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's gonna be a good match. Doubles is gonna be very fantastic. Hopefully, I can call the action as much as I can. But we get to 4v4, 3v3. Oh, jeez, it's over. I can't even describe it, but. It's going to be another interesting episode without our champions, but we'll see what the talent can bring us for this episode. Because since we're coming back next week from Raw, and we'll have more opportunities like this in the future. And I actually do have a few requests I need to make because, I got received. So thank you guys again for tuning in and leaving your requests. Only got like 2 of them this season for Raw. That's it. Only 2. I'm surprised, but. It's okay. It's already closed anyway, like I said in the description. It's closed. So those people who want to request badly, sadly, it's not going to make it. So I also got a lot of requests from the past seasons. Yeah, they're kind of late on that. So hopefully by around August, when ECW comes back from a hiatus, from their hiatus, because they're doing free agency. We'll actually talk about free agency. Over there in the ECW, we'll see who's be joined to this brand of Raw. We could see some superstar talent on this show. I actually do want to see what we can bring. And if you guys are seeing the stream Saturday, which thank you guys again, by the way, for now. Okay, now we got 6 likes. There we go. And I was like, wait, who the hell? But it makes sense. Thank you. Well, now it is a 6-star show. Can we get to 10? That would be crazy if we get to 10 likes. I assure you, like 2 streams are happening at this. 2 streams are gonna be happening for these 2 weeks. We can probably get our next goal to 10, maybe. So for the only 2 people here, some people could be listening. Some viewers could be listening. No, that's another thing. Some viewers could be listening. Maybe it's like a podcast or something like this. It's probably considered like a podcast because usually that's the case. So we will have more on the way too. All right. But with that being said, now we hit 6 stars, which is nice. So maybe we get to 10. Maybe that could be a 10-star show. Because I think what happened, it was a 12-star show. One of the pay-per-views at the Road to Victory. Which, by the way, you guys really killed it in the yeah, probably some lurkers. Yeah. That's what I was going to bring up. There'll probably be lurkers. That's always the case on not only YouTube but Twitch too. So that's another thing. And by the way, I have a Twitch. Follow me for tomorrow's stream because we come back doing our podcast and for Tuesdays, and then hopefully come back and we'll play some Ark on maybe in the second half of the stream on that stream for tomorrow. But yeah, tune in. Speaking of Twitch, follow me on Twitch if necessary because we're pretty much in the halfway point of the episode. Follow my Twitch. Of course, check out the merch store. Buy yourself some merch. The Mugen RAW shirts are still there. The pile will be there for until the next wave of merch, which will supposed to be happening around the summertime. So it's limited. So you don't know how much time left. They'll probably will be out of rotation. They will be sold out soon. So hopefully get your merch. You can't get your Mugen RAW shirts or hoodies, or you can get yourself a nice little. There's supposed to be like some kind of mug, but there was nothing in stock. So that'll probably be also coming. So we have the raw mugs too, and the mouse pad. So you can get your own if you want. You guys are gamers like me, and you guys are looking forward to have your own mouse pad with the raw mouse pad. You can actually get it in the summertime. So that'll be released for our second wave of merch coming out. So that's coming up. So and also get your Azure BLAZIKEN mouse pads too. Very important. All right, enough of my promotions on the merch. Let's get to a doubles match. Our first of two doubles matches of the evening, and then we get to our two DV3s and a main event. Let's see if the Art of Fighting have a chance. Hopefully, Hayato can find two partners because I'm sure Hayato has been pushed has been getting a nice push lately over the past couple weeks. So we'll see how that goes. Raw continues on next. Stay tuned, everybody. Don't go anywhere. Our first doubles match of the evening. Welcome back, everybody. As we approach ourselves into AB Mugen RAW, we're back with doubles number 1 in our system. Another good team. We have an awesome debut actually planned for two epic tag teams right now as we approach ourselves. As first and foremost, Punishing Death, very explosive team. First and foremost, David. I've been away for a little while for Raw, but these guys, meanwhile, they've been tearing the house down on a couple episodes ago. But they're back for another week of Raw, and hopefully it's gonna be hot in Phoenix. But yeah, definitely look forward to see what happens for Punishing Death, Deathstroke and Punisher. This is a lethal team on remember TK show back in the day, like a couple years ago. But now here we are, and they have a new contract extension. It's good to hear they'll be staying for their season. But once we get to episode 50, we'll be done with the second season of Raw, which is pretty crazy. But you know for a fact that Deathstroke and Punisher have a lot of momentum. But another team who actually have made a name for themselves. Heard these two are part of a different roster from a different show over on somewhere in a different channel. It was a long time ago, but I recently heard rumors about these two making an impact on Raw. But Shizuka and Dragnov are approaching themselves into Raw. Metal Slug. If you guys played Metal Slug before, I'm sure you get to know these ladies, these Metal Slug ladies. And I mean, honestly, how about Dragnov? Holy crap, man, she is one hot mama. God damn. I haven't played much Metal Slug. I haven't got to hear her backstory that much. But man, Dragnov was one hot tamale. God damn. I mean, look, man. If she goes to the beach like that, goddamn, woo! She goes to war in that outfit, man. I honestly attracted to her already. But let's see what she can approach with Deathstroke Punisher. Very veteran-like team too. As we know for TK's show that these guys are very, very fun to watch. They're lethal. They like to hurt you. It's a smash mouth style, which is a bunch of heavy artillery with you. So it's nothing fancy, nothing too extreme. They want to just beat the living hell out of you and punish you. No pun intended. That's okay. That's twice now I made a pun. Anyways, let's see what happens here as Metal Slug and Punishing DC, I guess you could say.
If something's made of meat, this device will cook it.
I mean, how about Dragnov? Good lord. As opposed to round 1 as Metal Slug. As Metal Slug's secondary team. Oh my god! Whoa, Punisher! Punisher! Oh boy. Yeah. FPS mode coming up here. We're going first person perspective. And I'll say right now, yeah, Punisher in deep disarray already in round 1. And Punisher already my god! And now for the speaking of heavy artillery, another team was. Oh my god! How explosive are those knives? Good sweet lord. And round 1 going to Metal Slug, damn near flawless too. They may be super attractive females, but they can pack a powerful punch. I forgot to mention that these girls are very lethal. Holy shit! Oh damn! Deathstroke got. Oh my god! What just happened? Was there like minefields? Deathstroke got destroyed. I need to see a replay of that. His health went completely down. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's the health. I'm like, how the fuck did Deathstroke get that just destroyed this easily? Oh no, laser cannon. No, it looks like Dragnov avoid it. And there's a big double magnum pistols or double shotguns off the bat, and literally double pistols to me. Either way, those bullets are lethal. Their bullets are stronger than it was a heavy artillery battle going on. We saw some FPS mode from Punisher, but man, that has gotta hurt, man. Shizuka and Dragnov are just lethal. Good lord. That just almost got me out of my seat for a second. Like, how the hell did Deathstroke? I need to replay this. Hang on a second. Oh, it's too late now. But god damn, Who had that truck hyper? That was Deathstroke. That was one that usually just like punishes them. I think Deathstroke takes them. I think Deathstroke normally he just puts them inside a truck and makes them bleed. Obviously, it didn't work out. I think Dragnov avoided that. It was a good dodge. Apparently, it also had a motorcycle combo, but it didn't work anyway. But still, holy crap! Now I don't think Shizuka and Dragnov don't even care. They just want to hurt people. Jeez. Yeah, that's gotta hurt, and obviously that's gotta hurt. But still, that is intensity right there. From I mean, punishing Death got punished enough, but Dragnov and Shizuka are just nasty, lethal. And Metal Slug has a lot of heavier. No doubt about it. They have heavy artillery indeed, but that's gotta hurt. That is some punishment right there. And they're gonna making these stupid puns again. That's the third time I made the pun right there. But yeah, 2-0 nonetheless. Another doubles match concluding very early, very quick one. As we'll probably get ready for the next match anyway. But yeah, I'm surprised that Shizuka Dragon they're making their Raw debut. They were the one who attacked somebody over there a few years ago. They ambushed the show and they was like, oh well, these are the wanted criminals who were actually part of that attack and assault because they were secretly supposed to be part of the infantry years ago. But I guess apparently not. It was a little bit behind the scenes. Shizuka and Dragnov were supposed to be part of the infantry. I guess not. They were just wanted assassins. But man, who would have thought if you thought Trevor Spacey and Theo and Marco were like from Metal Slug? You thought they were dangerous? Sweet Lord, you better watch out for Dragnov and Shizuka. This would be another team that could be a future tag team championship team, in my opinion. But hopefully they can get a nice build for them because they look really explosive, and you just saw those explosive knives, and they have a whole arsenal of just like heavy artillery. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of heavy weapons for them. But yeah, that is got to be worthwhile. But I'm surprised that Deathstroke Punisher got destroyed like that. Their winning streak, surprised the winning streak went to an end, but good lord, Shizuka and Dragunov, they're going to be another futuristic team in the tag team division. So this is what tag team division is all about. We have the best tag team division on Raw, no doubt about it. And I'm sure ECW has plenty of tag team championship teams over there too. But here on Monday Night Raw, we have some really explosive tag teams, as you just saw. Extremely explosive over here, and Spectre may have the best talent. We have the best tag team division, bar none. Definitely the best tag team division here in this brand split. As we put ourselves into doubles number 2, we're probably it was so fast. We might not go to no breaks here. I'm oh god, I'm all over the place today. Sweet lord, man, I gotta learn how to breathe because man, it's crazy. It's crazy how it goes, but man, I gotta get relaxed here. I gotta remind me to lay off all the energy drinks because it's been nuts. So I'm just starting like crazy though. I don't know why. I'm just too hyped. I'm just too hyped, man. I'm just hyped to come back after like a month and a half of no streaming because spring break was kicking my ass and hardly got any sleep from last night. So I'm excited, man. I'm all excited, all hyped up. I probably need some tea to relax my energetic behavior, but nonetheless, as doubles number 2, here we go. You guys probably want to see this one. Give me a second here. If I can remember, no breaks this time. But it was so fast. The match was so quick that we had to go to the next match immediately. So. One of my favorite tag teams right now today, Sai-Sho and Sho Kamui, and I think they're taking on. Oh, okay, here we go. If I can find them, yeah, there we go. Eliza and Cutie Karate. Now this should be a really good tag team match. This is doubles number 2 is gonna be underway in just a moment. But yeah, that was a really fast pacing matchup. But of course, with heavy artillery, we now get to some strikers in the business. We got some MMA fighters within Eliza and Cutie Karate. showing why Eliza getting trained by Geese Howard. Actually, there's some good fun facts. I heard Geese Howard returned to Blade Games, so he'll make his first appearance. He'll make his first appearance. I believe he showed up on Monday Night Matt for a second, so we'll see what happens. But meanwhile, with this lovely Cutie Karate, she's adorable. You gotta love adorable. You gotta love adorable and love some hard hitting waifus. And look at that rack on Cutie Karate. Sweet lord. I mean, she could teach me a couple. I think she's taught me a couple holds before. But man, I honestly want to. The only hold I want to be in is actually don't even. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. No, I should say that. Never mind. Never forget. We gotta keep this PG-13. Let's just get right into it. I don't want to get roasted in the comments. But yeah, Kitty Cries taught me a lot of things, though. Yeah, she's just adorable, nonetheless.
I don't have time for this.
And Sai-Sho ready for action here as. Now, so looks like she'll come wearing blue. Should be wearing red. But as we get ready for round one. And thick thighs, though. And also, yeah. Besides the puppies, Kitty Cries got some thick thighs too. You know me. Those people don't know. Yes, I'm just a big fan of the thighs. Because according to me, I do have some nice thick thighs too. Oh, big fire! Nice fire kick out the bat there by Sho. Sho, another big fire kick again. And now for the shurikens. And now Eliza gets support here to set up Cutie Karate, some good attacks, but it may not work here long enough. Nice move there. Little chibi karate there. Oh my god! Kamehameha! And a nice fire kick from behind from Sho right to Eliza. And now the thick thighs activated. God damn, smothering poor Sai-Sho right to his death. Oh my gosh. And look off the bat here, nice toss, and now for the panic attack, and there it is. And Cutie Karate only one standing, last female standing in round one. Very nice fast-pacing tag team action here for doubles number 2. And speaking of 2, round 2 approaches. Nice slash there. And now the thick thighs wrap it around Sho. Barely got a little bit of Sho there. And now good support. Oh god. I think Sai-Sho blocked it though. I think Cutie was trying to go for something lethal there. And now thick thighs activated. Trying to suffocate suffocate Sho, excuse me. And now good support by Eliza again. You look at the support. And now 10,000 fists coming up in handy, but nobody home. Nice. Oh, big flute, big super Hadouken. And now Eliza's already down. This could be another round 3 here. Eliza trying to rely on the attacks, and Eliza again, so big super high kicks, and again Eliza very lanky. I bet she's doing a lot of stretches lately as we ride the Phoenix. And again, the thick thighs. Trying to make the guys suffer here. It's working out pretty well. It's paying dividends. And Sho Kamui's down for the count. Down to Sai-Sho. And a big missile drop kick. Knocks down right in the chest. That's gonna hurt your sternum. Oh my god. Whoa, damn. Look at that. Oh, damn, that dress. That Chinese dress. Damn. True strength is something money credit cards can't buy. What is this, Geico? Okay, Eliza. Did Geico pay you for that? Pay you to say that, Eliza? Really? Oh, but still, very explosive tag team matchup. And I gotta admit, yeah, that outfit, that's beautiful. And I think you're right. I think when I think Julian said it earlier in chat, because some of the females in the tag division, some of the females on Raw, or the waifu division, I like to call it, they look really good right now. And as the Femme Fatales get the victory, Cutie Karate and Eliza Big Cutie was like she's a Spitfire, and you saw it right there. She is a Spitfire on the Raw, and mostly been the yoga instructor. She's been And she's been doing a lot of stretches lately. I think her stretches really paid off, and those lethal kicks and those long stretchy punches are very nasty. I think she's learned. I think Kitty Karate has learned her lessons from Luffy from One Piece. I hate to make a One Piece joke, but yeah, I think Cutie Karate has learned her MMA skills from watching too much One Piece, because Monkey D. Luffy can stretch out his body, and that is definitely. But you can buy the workout equipment with money and credit card. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Actually, that's true. Chat. That is true. I agree, but I guess I was actually thinking MasterCard. My bad. I don't think I was thinking Geico, but I was thinking Geico. I was like, oh wait, no, it's actually MasterCard. I was thinking the MasterCard. My bad. It was actually MasterCard. I don't know why you have Geico, because that's insurance, not money credit cards. But then again, to be fair, it is all money, and all financial references here on the show. Yeah, I guess Eliza's been apparently MasterCard has paid Eliza to say that. Thank you, MasterCard. This episode is brought to you by MasterCard. Oh man, Jesus. All right, but anyways, 2-0 overall. Eliza Kitty Karate shot. I mean, Sai-Sho, no shame in losing tonight. They actually looked pretty good too. That fire kick was pretty nasty. But Eliza, man, Cutie Karate in general in this match alone, holy crap, she carried the load. Barely survived against Sai-Sho's, unorthodox style offense. But you talk about unorthodox. I mean, Cutie is like the personification of unorthodox. You saw her like I said, her stretchy, lengthy body, and she can just like summon spirit chibis of herself. Really strange individual, but she's adorable, and no doubt about it, she's very adorable. Probably one of my favorite females on the roster right now. But as far as like talent and just being a very fierce striker, she could really go. She's a spitfire, and she's probably the spitfire of Raw. I think that's what makes the show a little bit more, has more pizzazz and has more. She's very charismatic. She's very charismatic. So, very explosive. I'd like to see more of Cutie Karate. I'm sure the chat. I'm sure your chat will agree with me when I say this. I think we'll see Cutie Karate a lot more on Raw as this roster develops a lot more. Definitely look forward to see as she becomes a fan favorite on the show. Hopefully, you guys agree with me or disagree with me. But yeah, I think it's great. We'll see them hopefully. Sai-Sho again, no losing tonight. They look good out there. It just Cutie Karate's her unorthodox style and her lengthy offense, and just showing why she can go. Strange. She's strange, a little creepy but cute, and extremely extremely bussy with them puppies, and again show me those stretches early in the back, before we got the show started. But yeah, she's been doing some stretches lately. She's been a good instructor lately. But I could try to like, as far as like thick thighs, yes, I do. At least we have our favorite things to stretch our thighs, work on leg work. So we like to do leg work a lot more. But still, good to know. She's taught me a little bit of leg strength, and maybe I'll do Hurricane Ranas a lot more now. Maybe we'll see. Maybe you can see me do a Hurricane Rana finally, and just making them suffer with my thick thighs. That'd be a submission hold to lock in. Just suffocating them as you saw Cutie with them thick thighs. That's what I'm gonna call it. That's part of the submission. Them thick thighs. That's pretty much it. I have nothing to say. That's about what I could call it there. But yeah, definitely awesome stuff from both. The One Piece AB is talking about. Yes, apparently, yes, that is. I mean, I was mostly referring to the dress, not the One Piece. Oh, the one. Oh, yeah, that too. That too. It is bikini season coming up. It'll be swimsuit season coming up soon. So we'll save that until we get to the summer of Raw, or somehow we get to like One Night Stand or whatever. Save that for the bikini contest. Maybe we should do a bikini contest. That would be pretty nice, though, actually. And puppies, yes. Apparently, thank you, Jerry Lawler. Thank you, Jerry the King Lawler. Lots of puppies we're about to play in the window. I think there might be more puppies. I think. No, oh no, sadly no more puppies. There was a few actually for 3v3, but and after that will be after this. Sadly, to our main event. 2 more matches ago. Can we get to it? As 3v3 approaching. Thank you, Julie. Yes, thank you. The one piece I'm talking about is that, yes, clearly that, as we're getting it's close to swimsuit season again, and I'll be talking about puppies a lot more too. Oh man, again, we should probably do a bikini contest. We should. There'll probably be some females on some of the waifus on World War One to have a bikini contest. That will give ratings for sure, definitely. All right, we approach ourselves into 3v3 in a moment. Stay tuned, everybody. We have more actually on the way. Raw continues on, and our main event approaches. Who's Hayato's partner is going to be? We're going to find out in just a brief moment as 3v3 starts in a few minutes. Stay tuned. Yes, and those puppies are sweet. Thank you. Julian the King Lawler. I swear to God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, King. We're back, everybody, as we welcome you guys back to AB Mugen RAW. Raw's BLAZIKEN continues with 3v3. We kick things off. And we're getting close to the end of the show for Raw, and of course we'll talk about some predictions at the end of the show about Blaze of Glory, because it is our brand new Raw exclusive pay-per-view. So hopefully we can boost ourselves into back to mix, since ECW had like one hell of a pay-per-view at the Road to Victory. We gotta step up. Raw's gotta step up, hopefully, because this stream got like 7 likes. Can we get to 10 maybe? Possibilities can happen at any moment. We approach ourselves into this one. Now we get to 3v3. Mega Man versus King of Fighters, or Queen of Fighters, actually, with my Shiranui and with King and Elizabeth. Elizabeth actually now has joined. Has been a little bit sick and tired of the waiting, and hopefully trying to see some new team ups with this. As my King Elizabeth, that sounds like a really interesting. Sounds like a really interesting name, My King Elizabeth. It's like you have like a Japanese name, an American name, and a very, I guess UK kind of or middle English, the King's English kind of say, but it's kind of cool. The Queen of Fighters look pretty good. There's a waifu's continuing to build momentum. We have more puppies. Hello, you have more puppies to play. Oh god, that sounds terrible. That sounds creepy enough. Actually, what am I saying? God, I'm actually becoming like TK now. God damn it. Oh, I gotta stop. I really gotta stop. Jeez. But yeah, Tron, Bonne, Mega Man, and Protoman. The Mega Man team has been dominant now. They've been really rolling. So they're actually really close right now in contention for those tag titles. But with this win, can approach that. Mega Man seem like pretty good out there. I'm hoping to see what they can do. Meanwhile, with the Queen of Fighters, Mike and King and Elizabeth, it's going to be very interesting. But of course, congrats to Mike for getting engaged to be married to Andy Bogard. Big congratulations. ECW's Andy Bogard, who's been rolling. Congrats to them on their engagement. So little I already talked about it before, but yeah, those people who are new to the channel or new to the episodes, or trying to catch up like how I'm doing right now to my own show. Mai got engaged to Andy. Big congrats to them for finally getting the engagement. We're gonna probably hear from the wedding around. I think they might have said about this around December, maybe. I think there'll probably be a cutscene somewhere where Mai will talk about the wedding. She looks forward to hopefully be married to a very talented fighter with an Andy. Of course, his brother Terry Bogard, if you have seen him on ECW, he's challenged for the ECW Championship again. He could become a 4-time champion. We could see him at the finale in Louisiana. So be ready for that one on Thursday. Or let's someone next Thursday, because I'm just trying to catch up all the other stuff too. And I also been noticing you guys have been liking the Extreme Saturday videos too. So thank you guys again for tuning into that too. So because there's some more talent, you never know. Some more talent can move. Some extreme Saturday talent can move to Raw. It's a possibility. It's the free agency. I can smell the free agency of some prices on the market. I'm looking forward to hopefully get some contracts from them. Very excited to see what they can do to our show. Hopefully to improve our brand and hopefully get some interesting new looks for the tag division. Obviously, some guys from Raw are on here not been doing so great. Haven't been making progress. But we'll talk about that when we get to free agency. As far as this show and ECW's shows are trying to conclude a little bit more, because as we approach into the summer, I'm sure there'll be a lot of free agency to discuss about. But let's see who's gonna get the momentum. I'm sure already got some fan favorites with Mega Man. They are a fan favorite right now on Raw. They look really good out there. So the Mega Man's team, I know you guys see Mega Man EXE as well. We'll see how that will on ECW. He's already now the new Intercontinental Champion. Congratulations to EXE finally getting his 19th championship, 19 titles. Insanity from EXE. So he wins again, or just regains back a title. He could actually become the next. He'll be the first superstar to win 20 titles in history. As he approaches round 1, at least congratulations to my Shiranui for getting engaged to be married. We'll have more discussion of that hopefully when the show announces the wedding. Let's see, might see our first wedding in Mugen history. We'll see. We'll have to see how it goes. But anyways, we get to focus on round 1. Hopefully, Mai will get some motivation after she has been in. Maybe she shows that engagement ring. That'd be pretty cool. But the main focus. Oh, big Hurricane Rana. That. Oh, okay. And the game crashed. Okay. And yeah. Typical Mugen. Typical Mugen. Well, the game crashes. That's always nice. That's nice. That's nice game. That's real nice. That is a really nice game. Real nice. Oh, great. All right, we'll have to do a take 2 on this one. Give us a minute, as well. It was a good start until just my luck, as usual. When I come back, every time I come back, the game just likes to crash on me on stream. That's peachy. That's peachy. That's real peachy. Nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's real nice. All right. Well, we will be right back as Raw continues. Hopefully, we'll see an outcome. Unless the game doesn't crash again. I swear, Protoman. This happened last time. Actually, Protoman did crash the game last season. So if this happens again, as I know someone gave me a patch for Protoman for the previous version before, you know, if he was working well, I'm sure this Protoman's not going to do the same thing what happened last season. If so, this will be disqualification. So it's going to suck, but let's try this again. And if the game crashes, it's going to be disqualification for both teams. So, nope, sorry. Yikes. That is a super duper yikes. That is a super yikes, indeed. Typical Mugen. I'm normally be pretty pissed off if someone's attacking somebody else, but I highly doubt it. Some of our fighters are not even here right now. So our champions not even here. So, all right, we'll bounce back in a minute as Raw continues on with hopefully our second take of this. If not, it's gonna be a double DQ. Okay. See if we can try this again, because if it happens, it'll be a double disqualification. So as I was saying, congrats to Mine for being engaged to be married. That's good to hear. Alright. So hopefully this doesn't happen again, I swear to God. I'd be pretty pissed off. But normally I'll try to keep my composure here. If we get round one again, because The Mega Man off to a nice start here. I'm sure this second take will probably be a screw job here. I'm sure Maya will not be happy with this. This game didn't want me to talk about Maya's marriage. Ooh, nice flamethrower from Protoman though. Nice hip toss there. Oh, sorry, sunset flip there from Maya. The double sunset flip, and Elizabeth already down, and Maya trying to fight off by herself without with Kane in mind. Maya those hits as her takedowns. But again, this can motivate Maya a little bit more, but the numbers game, man. The numbers game can really get the best of you. Oh, and a big chainsaw right to the thigh. That's gonna hurt. And as I was talking about thighs earlier in the stream. But meanwhile, Team Mega Man off to a nice start here, round 1. And now... Ooh, nice firewall from Mai. So far, it's off to a good start here. This is round 2. Better than last time. Uh-oh, flamethrower. Oh, it was blocked. Good defense there by, I think, King or Elizabeth blocked it. Am I trying to defend herself by herself here with King and Elizabeth here? Nice Hurricane take down there by Mai. And now for the big fan dance. Flamethrower, Mai trying to block, withstand all the punishment. And Mai's so very defensive right now. And now, again, the shades of black. Oh, huge firewall there by Mai. But it's not gonna, but I don't think Mai's gonna take a lot of punishment here. Big sunset flip, but it was a near fall. Nice Shuriken uppercut. And Mega Man, what a buster right to the face. I didn't see it in the top ropes, but definitely Mai just got blasted, shot to the face. Hopefully, yeah, I'm sure she'll get. She's gonna be really mad about her makeup. That's not going to be good for Miss Shiranui. But as Team Mega Man, at least thankfully, the match ended. So, Team Mega Man with a big victory here. And, of course, Team Mega Man gets a 2-0. I just got to say, yeah, typical Mugen, that always happens to everybody who's a Mugen tuber. Just the game crashes all the time. I still don't get why it does it all the time. But, and at least we finally got to finish the matchup in one piece. So... But I guess this game's like, you know what? Don't talk about Mai's marriage or Mai's engagement. Just talk about the match. That's, I guess, what the game was trying to tell me. That's probably my theory, but you can make a theory of your own in the comments or in the chat. But still, Mega Man's team, as predictions were stated, yes, Mega Man's team gets the win, and they're already on. So that means with this win, they definitely are in contention for the tag titles. So Mega Man and Protoman, once they do win, they'll hopefully have a shot. They want to see if they can prove to Earthbound boys they can actually get a win. So we'll see. So Mega Man is a very popular team on here on Raw. I have no doubt about it. They have a chance, and you can bet your bottom dollar that these guys are going to be looking forward to for the tag titles. I'm sure Tron Bonne is probably going to be a nuisance, be a little annoying with those little metabots, those medbots, really trying to be annoying. Because I can guarantee the tag titles will probably it could be a thing with Trumbull getting involved, and or let's Trumbull herself could be in the match. We'll see maybe we'll see Mega Man and Trombone can do. I don't know which formation you guys want to see, but I'm sure with the tag titles being up for grabs, I'm sure you guys will look forward to see maybe either like 2 out of 3 of them, or we'll look forward to hopefully become the next tag team champions. We'll see. Let's say all 3 want to share their goal like the New Day does, but. I mean, I have no problem with that. I have no problem with Mega Man won a tag title shot, so I'm sure they'll get a say, hey Ash, can we get a tag title shot? I'm like, okay, well, there you go. You can get a tag title. You did earn this victory, so you already up the ranks now. So that means that according to Power 25, Mega Man are only in second, behind the Dark Shield, in tag team title contention. And actually, Final Fantasy VII's Tifa, you guys see Tifa and Aries, well, Tifa in general. So they got the win. So they're actually right behind Mega Man. So we could see a number 1 contenders match between Mega Man and Final Fantasy next week. So hopefully you guys want to see that. Give me a fire emote or any flaming emote. You might as well see a number 1 contenders match between both of those teams. Hopefully we'll see the winner of that will probably take on Earthbound for sure. So let me know. Just let me know in the chat if you guys are down for a number 1 contenders match between both Final Fantasy and Mega Man. Because those two are fun to watch. We'll see what they can do. Maybe. That's up to you guys in the comments, or yes, up to of course those people who are still in the chat. Up to you guys. Up to you. All right. As we approach ourselves with 3v3, hopefully we can survive another match for this game doesn't crash again. Our second match of 3v3 continues. Our main event is up next, guys. We have our big main event in our hands. Is Hayato going to be good enough for a possible spot for the European title? We're going to see how it goes. So let's see what he can do in 3v3 this time. Big main event in our hands up next. Stay tuned. And also, what the question is, who's Hayato's partners going to be for this main event? Hayato needs 2 partners. So we'll see what the partners, what partners he brings to for this main event. And it's Art of Fighting on the other side. Hopefully, look forward to see what they can do. And I'm sure with Rio and Robert looking forward to hopefully battle for that world heavyweight championship too. I heard they want to shot that world title ever since Bowser left. So they don't want to be the ones to step up. But I highly doubt with God Adele being a pain in the ass. So he's been roaring all over the place. As its world champion with those gigantic slams. So we'll have more discussion on that. And with the predictions, with also a little bit of a bonus with the predictions coming up for Blaze of Glory. Main event time, next. You guys have been waiting for it. It is main event time! Ha ha! I haven't said that in a while, but it's main event time for Raw. Is BLAZIKEN! First and foremost, and just wanted to say again, big thanks to everybody else for tuning in to the streams, and so we got a little bit of a warning. Okay then. Gotcha. Right, but yeah. Miguel, welcome to the stream. Matches. I'm sure there'll be timestamps. You probably rewatch stream a little bit late, but yeah, it's just your time for the main event in our hands. But it's main event time for Raw episode 41, and of course you guys, of course, as those people who are just tuning to the stream now, we hit our goal. We hit our goal already before the stream even began. Well, under an hour, and as I bit my lip again, bit my tongue. Ow. My mouth just buckled for a second. Ow. But anyhow, Hayato Kanzuki has been very, very lethal. He's been looking really good. as of late, but I'm sure he's gonna be. I'm sure we'll talk about more about his main event status. He could be a possible contention for the as a mid carder. I could see him as a mid carder. I asked before already if you guys want to see Mega Man versus Final Fantasy VII for opportunity for the tag titles. So it's a possibility that we could see Earthbound Boys against one of those two teams that I mentioned earlier, just moments ago before the break. Could we see it? Yeah, I guess are up for the. Hopefully, you guys are down for a number of contendership between both Final Fantasy and Mega Man. That'll be something that hopefully after Blaze of Glory when we'll see what I can see what happens on that show, because I have no idea who won. I need to report the results. I didn't get the results yet from the pay-per-view to see how that went out. But in the meantime, our main event is very sincere with this one, with Hayato getting Homer and Peter in the main event. Wow. Hall of Famers themselves. As the TV dads are back on Raw and look pretty good. I guess Marge is crashing the game was kind of a bother, but it cost the team to be disqualified. But I think the Homer and Peter finally got the win in the doubles match that they wanted to bring. So, but now Art of Fighting, in this case, Takuma, Robert, and Rio, because Yuri looking on it and in the backstage. Hopefully she can see. She'll be in action for next week on Raw. As you probably know, we're going to have a stream for next week. But the matches so far, we got some good round threes on our hands. It was close. One of them was very close, but we have one of the round threes for this episode, so that's good to hear. One out of 7 matches, so that's pretty good. We could see round 3 here too. Could be in time for it. But as far as as the match is concerned, we'll have to see what these TV dads can do. They actually been up and down lately in the tag team division too. So, but with Takuma, Rio, with Robert and Rio trying to get a shot for the World Heavyweight Championship, I highly doubt it, because God Adele's been tearing the house down as his dark shield's been on everybody's ass lately. As a matter of fact, has been giving some of our roster or some of our talent the hard time. That's why I'm trying to find the next contender, which you guys probably know it's Yoshi, who became the next contender in that battle royal. We'll find out right now, is Hayato strong enough? Because I asked Hayato earlier about the match. He just said all he has to do is just try to get a victory and just keep winning every match every week. So we'll see. And Homer, Peter, and Hayato should be a nice 3v3 team, because especially take on Art of Fighting's their trio. Of course, without Yuri. Yuri's looking on backstage. Let's get ready for round 1. Main event in our hands. As Art of Fighting will next start here for round 1. Owen kicks out the super fist combo. I believe. Now it's a nightmare coming up. Peter with the beer. He's throwing. It's Barf City all over the place. And hopefully people will clean up that barf. That's disgusting, though. Peter. Super fist combo to the elbow. Super fist elbow drop coming in handy. And it's Homer again. Super Fist City right now. That should be on a t-shirt, to be honest. Nice high kick, and again, Peter with the Homer. Good counter into a fire uppercut. And Homer bounces back with a strong super fist onto Takuma. Peter going for the nausea nightmare. And now, speaking of beer, speaking of disgusting, my God! Oh, Jesus Christ! Sweet Lord. Round 1 going to the Hayato and the TV dads. Strong, lot of beer and barf at the same time. That's disgusting. That is utterly disgusting in round 1. It goes round 2. So, good defense. That fat for Peter. Good defense there. Show Peter's girth. Peter going for a steroid abuse. This is vintage Peter right here. And Peter, Homer super fist combo, and Homer with the super fist combo to follow up. That was nice. This is what I talked about. Pure tag team 101 here. Homer going for the elbow drop. And I believe Rio's already. Oh no, Rio's down. Peter and Homer again. Very, very consistent on these elbow drops. And again, Homer. So lethal. Homer's gone nuts. Hayato with some slashes. Peter, Homer again. Uppercuts. Oh, nice move by Takuma. as the father of the Sakazaki clan. Very close, round 2. And Peter down for the count. This could be an opportunity that Art of Fighting needs. 2-on-2 now. Oh, Light Sword! Oh, big blue Thunderbolt! Huge Thunderbolt, and Homer's in trouble. And I think Takuma's down for the count, but Homer's still alive. No, Homer's alive! And a Super Fist combo with a big munch right into the gut. Unbelievable fashion. Homer, I thought Homer was down, but I guess not. That was impressive. And then Homer survives another very clutch move as Hayato, both of them were almost down for the count. You saw the steroid abuse and the Super Fist combos. Those elbow drops are nasty from Homer. And the TV dads, of course, with the fallen Peter Homer with Hayato and the fallen Peter get the victory 2-0 and get the main event. That was a clutch move. I thought Homer was down, and we could have witnessed another round 3. That's the second time we've seen that this episode, but sadly not enough mustard on that hot dog of a main event. But yeah, that was intense, very intense. It was fast paced and back and forth. I mean, for those guys for their size, is intense. It is very intense for the main event. Out of my way, jerk ass. Yeah, Homer. Well, that usually if Homer faced Peter, yeah, that would have been the rivalry. But I think Homer and Peter are actually good friends too. But yeah, clutch move by Homer too. That is. It's been up and down, but I think the TV dads with Hayato, and it shows for the Hayatos is a big main event material right now. But again, I see him as a European title contention. I can see that's going to happen with him. And once Rick Stroud comes back from injury, then yeah, we'll see those two compete in a non-title. But if Hayato could beat Rick Stroud next week on Raw, once he comes back from Blaze of Glory, hopefully in maybe the next couple weeks, then we'll see that title match happen. And thankfully no Roman Reigns, because he thinks, if you've seen the episode where Cyrax actually teleported Roman Reigns out of the roster, thank God, and he suffered his demise. He just teleported, just suffered the demise. That was pretty intense. So yeah, Homer went clutch. I mean, I thought both of them were down, but as soon as Takuma went down, I'm like, oh, well, this is interesting. Let me see. Let me check the chat here. I don't know, wait, jerk ass. Almost put into work. Also, Peter is going. Well, that's what I just said before. That's what I just said. Those fighters hit all-time low, losing to Peter and Homer and his partner. Well, it's not the end of the world, really. To be honest, it's not the end of the world. I mean, with Art of Fighting, they've actually been winning a couple matches. I mean, sure they've lost they've been like I said, they're like in between like wins and losses. They're in like in the middle of the Power 25. They're probably going to go down after next week. They'll probably go down in the stock market. But as far as stock is concerned, like Tifa with a big win earlier tonight, Yoko with a big win. As we get to our recap. I have to offer Tifa and Yoko some stock after that. So they'll see how that goes for next week. They might compete for that contendership for the Divas Championship, because we're not gonna have a pay-per-view until One Night Stand, which should be actually Independence Day. Which, by the way, the Independence Day 6 is coming back to Bulk, because we'll have Matt join us for commentary, and maybe Phoenix actually, because Phoenix maybe we'll hear Phoenix for the first time. So I'll have 3 commentators at the same time. That will be nice to see our editor on commentary. We don't hear him that much, to be honest. Maybe, but I think our next pay-per-view after the Blaze of Glory should be. Yeah, good for Cyrax. Yeah, thankfully Cyrax got some justice in the end. He got attacked from behind from God Adele. The Dark Shield was just too much, but I think with this win, with Cyrax winning a few weeks ago, even though he got injured, he's still in the repair room getting him. He's almost done being repaired, so he'll get his revenge, hopefully in the next couple weeks, and seek vengeance of the Dark Shield for attacking him. So he might go after Red Mech-Ruka, but it's a suicide move after taking care of Roman Reigns for good. He's out of the question for now, but with the Dark Shield being low on their panel, It's tough. It's tough, man. But hopefully Yoshi can survive. I have no idea what happened to Blaze of Glory, so I have to look at the results. I'll report you guys back on Discord or social media if I can. If you guys can follow me, there should be again the promo. You should follow me on the promos box down below. Should be very there. Also, the merch store is still there too. I mean, it's, again, not in the world. Huge props for Homer. Yep, indeed. Homer with clutch for the win with his two partners. Yeah, he definitely came in clutch, indeed. Absolutely. And then, yeah, Cyrex. Thank God he's the woman's out of the way. And we got 8 likes. Holy shit. Can we reach 10 likes? Can we reach 10 likes? It's a possibility. That's probably our highest like right there. Honestly. Hello, Joseph. You're also here too. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Joseph. Oh, never mind. I thought my mouse was stuck for a second. Never mind. Hello, Joseph. Welcome to the stream. It's all good. But actually, we're actually going to be talking about some predictions for the upcoming Blaze Glory paper since they don't have it out right here. So we will probably talk about the. And so I just don't go to streams that munch. So that munch. So what you do? You just eat your way to stream. How does that work? No, I don't understand. It's fine. We'll have, this is like I said, it's gonna be back on streaming again. I haven't done streams since spring break, since early April. But as far as YouTube streaming is concerned, streaming on here on YouTube, I haven't done it in a while. Since the Mugen draft, which was back in January. So it's a long time. So I think you were right on. You're here. At least you're here. That's a good part. At least you're here, and we're about to end off for tonight. But actually, we have a little bonus since we only had one match short because we didn't have our talent with us because our champion's not here because they're at a pay-per-view over there in Casablanca for Blaze of Glory. So I need to go check it out and do the commentary from there. So I haven't really got a chance to get to Casablanca. But yeah, definitely look forward to more streams like this. We have another stream coming up for Raw this next Monday night. Same time, same channel. And yeah, definitely some big opportunities. This is a recap, so we'll get to a recap in just a minute. We kicked off with the stream week. Tifa got a big win over DMG, so those people who are just tuning into the stream, here are the results from the episode for episode 41 in Phoenix. So it's nice to see that it definitely got hot. It was a very hot, heated episode for Raw. And I'm sure this is probably the highest amount of likes I've ever seen. It's crazy. It is insanity. But yeah, we definitely got a lot of work to do for next, trying to build up for next couple weeks. Kicking off with Tifa and DMG. A really nice matchup for both waifus. As you know, DMG and Tifa are both waifus, and indeed, Tifa got the win. Second match, Billy Kane making his debut for Raw. A nice, he was drafted last year from ECW, didn't get much recognition, but Billy Kane finally makes his Raw debut after our champions are absent this week because Blaze of Glory was in. They're still over there in Casablanca, just doing a few shows over there. But Billy Kane got the victory. Yoko and Ivy did not. I'm sure Ivy is just probably used as job fodder, I guess. That's what I think, but. As far as I thought about during the stream, I think Ivy's just been job foddering. She hasn't won any matches ever. I don't think she's won any match because I think she's more of a doubles or 3v3 specialist. But Yoko meanwhile got the win over Ivy. A very strong Shizuka and Dragnov from Metal Slug just obliterated Punishing Death, aka Deathstroke Punisher. That is nasty. I mean, honestly, I'm still surprised. I'm just still shaking out the cobwebs after that. But yeah, that's nasty. I mean, their heavy artillery was way better than the FPS mode from Punisher, as said from the chat. Eliza Cutie Karate got it. First, the lovely Cutie Karate. I'm actually been fond with Cutie Karate's stretches lately, and she would teach me how to stretch with that one move I did with. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Not gonna mention that again. But Eliza Cutie Karate, meanwhile, got a win over Sai-Sho. A very in-game Sai-Sho. It was one of the matches I talked about. That could have been a round 3 in my opinion. So that got a nice one. Trombone, Mega Man, Protoman, and with Mai's new engagement ring, I'll hope I can showcase it for next week's show. Maybe I'll showcase the ring that Mai wore for her engagement. Mike, first of all, congratulations to Mike for getting engaged to be married to Andy Bogart, of course, her childhood friend and love, her longtime love, now finally engaged to be married. You can cue the shipping in the chat in the comments section. Tron, Bonne, Mega Man, and Protoman got a big win. Unfortunately, it was a game crash, but we recovered nicely, and it was a nice recovery, and thankfully, Tron, Bonne, Mega Man. I asked about this before, but do you guys want to see a number one contendership match between Mega Man and Final Fantasy? Because according to the Power 25, apparently those two are back and forth, so we could see those two in a contendership for take on Earthbound, or the winner of the tag team title match, because Chain of Pain are facing Earthbound next, or at Blaze of Glory for the pay-per-view. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you for someone actually got the reference. Thank you. I love the '60s Batman. One of my favorite shows. That's one of the first show I ever watched with my dad, my mom and my dad. So it was nice. Wife, yes. Apparently, blame TK for that too. The Waifu division, yes. Too epic. It got hotter. It got hotter. It got hotter and hotter than that with Yoko and Ivy. So, and then Cutie Karate with her puppies and her thick thighs. That's why we hear our new submission hold. The thick thighs. That's what I said too. Of course, you just saw the main event. Homer and Peter got a big win. With Homer's clutch super fist combos and with the combination of nausea, nightmare, and steroid abuse with the super fist combo. This is vintage Homer and Peter we've seen over the years. If you see my previous earlier matches in the past, that was called SB Mugen at the time. But man, it was some vintage stuff, and this is just same old that we saw previously. So yeah, pretty much a nice little recap there. And of course Hayato, I did ask about his how does he feel about becoming the next champion for Raw, and he just said he's just there to compete every single week and to just do what he has to do best, and with Homer's clutch giving him a little bit of confidence. So with this win, definitely gives Hayato some stock. So I'll have to probably offer stock for Hayato, and hopefully we'll see what he can do as far as like title contention is concerned. I'd say Hayato's got a big chance for the European title. European division looks pretty good. So I think it's going to be an opportunity for Hayato to step up his A game on the Red brand. So because it's been like, if you guys noticed, like he's been getting booked in matches like crazy. So he has a big potential. Of course, we'll see a debut next week on Raw. It is a she, so she'll make her appearance on the Red brand very, very soon. Marge crashed the game. She needs an update. Marge crashes the game. Speaking of which, I'll actually be answering you guys your questions for a little bit. We'll talk about the predictions for the pay-per-view Blaze of Glory, which was supposed to come out 2 weeks ago, or around April 20. Was it April 25th? Yeah, April 25th, last Sunday. But I was just late and I didn't have much time, so I had to go ahead and do my commentary for Blaze of Glory and see how that goes, how the match went out. Homer and Marge, Marge, the game crashed for every time I put Marge in there. That's why Marge got the team, got her husband and her friend disqualified because the game kept crashing constantly. So that's why I was like, you know what, fuck it, it's gonna be a disqualification. That's why. If you're gonna make the game crash, if you're gonna make a character, don't make the game crash like crazy and then cause a disqualification. Marjorie Simpson, sweet lord. Oh, that frustrated me a little bit, but yeah. Marge kept crashing the game, so there needs to be an update for her. So for some reason, unless I find another one, unless you guys find me an update for Marge, then she's gonna be out of the roster for a little while. But in the meantime, we got. Because normally the animation domination R3v3 team, I could bring Bart, but I think he might crash the game too. So because I get unlucky with this, we just saw a game crash earlier. You'll probably rewatch the stream again and see what I was talking about. So I'm sure you guys will be able to watch the stream. For those who haven't seen the channel or those who haven't seen the episode. But yeah, that's gonna be our current thing. That's been like a problem in these past streams. I've been like, oh well, the game kept crashing again. Normally it'd be pretty furious, but I'm a little bit chill. I think I learned my lesson from the previous streams, and Obviously, it's just the same old typical stuff. This is what happens to every Mugenite in general. So the game crashes, just restart the game, and boom, 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 boom. There you go, you're done. So that's my take on that. But Marge apparently crashes the game. Hopefully there'll be an update for her. But in the meantime, you just saw Homer and Peter clutch it out, get the win, solid enough. You can move on. You can move on to the next, And we we'll go to our questions now, actually. So we get to our questions. This will probably be like also a news update too. While I'm at. I also notice you guys will also like when I do the Mugen News updates. So it's been actually pretty fun. I've actually been fun like creating those too. They've been really fun to make. Just announce updates for the characters and stuff, and possible future sign-ins or future previews we could be seeing for the next couple weeks, or pay-per-views coming up. Is Road to Victory the WrestleMania of AB Mugen? No, we're not doing WrestleMania. Fuck off. We're not doing WrestleMania. That's Vince's territory. We don't want it. I'm not gonna get hit with a lawsuit. No, that's a big no. That is false. I should have been on commentary. I'll explain what happened to Road to Victory. So, if you saw the First Blood match, which I'm sure people were hyped about that matchup, I'll explain this. It was very strange of a matchup. I don't know why. I don't know what was Chun-Li thinking, but as Chun-Li's general manager of ECW, by the way. But apparently this First Blood match was pretty interesting. I don't know what was out. I guess Rain got involved and gave Kenzo the win, thanks to Rain's interference. But in a good way, because Rain has a little bit of a fetish, you could say, for Kenzo, because apparently vampires are the cougars of just finding younger guys, and it's kind of a strange storyline between Rain and Kenzo, and in K-Dash, it was just of course the rivalry between K-Dash and Kenzo, but the love of Rain's crush on Kenzo and being the cougar. It's just strange. It was a strange storyline between both of those. That's all three because of K-Dash and Kenzo's. But no, unfortunately, no, we're not doing that's not the WrestleMania apparently. Because if that was like WrestleMania main event, then how do you describe One Night Stand, or how do you describe Rivals Clash or Independence Day? Those are the big pay-per-views. That's co-branded, so I know you're new to the channel, but I'm sure you'll be able to catch up with other stuff, other pay-per-views. So I recommend go watching those. They're probably better than Road to Victory, but they're mostly Road to Victory are considered like the main. No, not the main. Yeah, you could blame Chun-Li for that storyline, honestly. But mainly, the Road to Victory is considered the last stop for ECW exclusive pay-per-view, because it was mostly for ECW, and they get ready for their season to end. That's the end of the season for ECW, because that's for the last event. And until One Night Stand, which will be the main ECW pay-per-view, that's like the WrestleMania of the pay-per-view. Mainly was One Night Stand, and the fact of June being my anniversary, and the fact that June is mostly One Night Stand territory, because next month will be because that's where the gauntlet matches are there too. That's what's the best. So that's gonna be very interesting. That's gonna be having the main attraction is One Night Stand. That's probably the mania of the time. So that's pretty much what I hope that answers your question there, because obviously Road to Victory is more of a season finale, or just you could say the only pay-per-view for the season, because it usually goes starting from August to March. So that's pretty much it. I think that's gonna be the main attraction. So yeah, hopefully that answers it about the whole, just because you were just assuming that Victory was considered the WrestleMania at the time. That's not the case. That's false. So that is completely false. The main is One Night Stand. That's pretty much what that is. Because also we have the gauntlet matches over there. That's usually what our gauntlet matches can bring. But normally right now, the time and how much room we need to record, it's not easy. So I'll say this: it ain't easy. It ain't easy, buddy. It's not easy at all. So as far as like making content, it is not easy. No doubt about it. It's gonna be the most busiest time. Yes, that is that is correct. That's partially right. At the same time, there's just like Judgment Day. That's an actual pay-per-view based on the actual pay-per-view. That's just a point where he got his own pay-per-views. He came up on his own. That is partially right, but that's true. Also false. But mainly Blaze of Glory. That is the Blaze of Glory that I talked about. That's coming up. That's a brand new pay-per-view that I just created. So, like I said with Blaze of Glory, compared to that, that's mostly the Raw exclusive pay-per-view. That's our pay-per-view coming up. Yeah, like One Night Stand. That is correct. Yeah, One Night Stand is based on the original pay-per-view for ECW. So ECW in general is based on the brand itself because it like 2006 was kind of like the epiphany of just like, oh, well, this actually sucked. But I think with a new rebranded ECW roster, it's probably better off than the actual 2006 roster itself. No offense to anyone who's an ECW fan, but I'm sure we'll have more conversations about ECW at some point. And of course we have a season finale coming up, which is going to be its own little event, which is going to be like the little matchup because we have 10 matches on the card. So that's what I've heard. We have 10 matches coming up for these few weeks. And I still got the last 5 matches of the regular season, and then we approach ourselves into the finale, which is supposed to be around the April, but obviously we're a little late. I just still catch up on content. Blaze of Glory is one example. One Night Stand is based on the actual pay-per-view ECW's One Night Stand. The ones that we created were Rivals Clash, which is like Survivor Series. That's like where elimination matches happen. So Rivals Clash is what Matt and I created, with just battling for brand supremacy. That's usually our case because that's where that's November pay-per-view. Summers usually our cases, but we have Independence Day, which is like SummerSlam. So based on SummerSlam, that's usually the case. That's the SummerSlam of that event. Independence Day 6 is coming out this hopefully around July. So I'm trying to look at the calendar because right now Matt and I have a lot of things in our hands. We don't want to go too far in our with copyright because that's another thing we're scared about is copyright. That's the biggest problem. But I think with this we should be okay. And yeah, it'll be Sunday. Literally, it'll be 4th of July. So hopefully we get there. If we run late, then yeah, you guys will know. You will at least know why we're late because we just still trying to produce the show. And with SmackDown doing their thing over there, because I think SmackDown has got normally we have Judgment Day, but SmackDown's got Judgment Day. That's an actual pay-per-view that SmackDown produced. So they have Judgment Day. We were supposed to have Bad Blood, but it just got canceled. So we just hopefully in October we should be at least to have Bad Blood. Unforgiven, that's another one we have. We should have RVD. He was there. He was actually on AB Mugen RAW, but unfortunately he's in the Hall of Fame now. So there's no point adding RVD. It would be nice to see him make an appearance, but I don't think he's gonna make. We don't have any ideas for RVD right now. Sadly, the whole effing show we'll have to is gonna be now he's a whole effing Hall of Famer. So RVD is just unnecessary in my opinion. It's not. I mean, he's an ECW legend, absolutely a fantastic legend like Tommy Dreamer too. I was thinking about Tommy Dreamer, but also we have still got Sandman, but I have no ideas for Sandman right now. So ideas are not. It just there's not enough RVD in the or none of Rob Van Dam. I wish there'd be a good AI or good character or good like RVD design for a character from Mugen, but obviously there is one, but he's just not good enough. So. Blaze of Glory is new. Is new. I like it. I would watch it if you have the plan to make new pay-per-view. That might I think I'd say might. Oh, this is weird. That might not get any lawsuits, like you mentioned. Now, hopefully it doesn't. If BlazIken gets taken, it gets taken. I swear to God, I'll be pissed. I'll have to drop a lawsuit myself. That's bullshit. No, but I think Blaze of Glory will make more sense. But yeah, Blaze of Glory is what it was supposed to go out last Sunday, but I didn't get a chance. It's right now I haven't had time. But the main thing is Blaze of Glory is coming out. Hopefully when I get this produced and get this done, I should be. There's no good AI for RVD, sadly. I wish I had him on the show. If you guys have seen RVD on this show, then you will know what I'm talking about. So at least that's he was here, but he didn't make the cut. He got his contract expired, sadly. That's another reason why he's not here on the show. So, hey, there's your answer. Another alternative answer. Yeah, apparently I would love to, but he's just not. Doesn't have enough AI in his system. I would see him as job fodder, honestly. And I know it really does suck to see RVD. But he's a Hall of Famer now, so there's no business going into RVD and just It would be nice to maybe see him as a cameo appearance. Maybe see him in the background or the stage or whatever. But seeing RVD as a Hall of Famer, that's awesome. CM Punk is on ECW. CM Punk's team with Terry Bogard right now. Yeah. Why did CM Punk? CM Punk is already on the show. I don't know if you saw the roster list, but I'm sure CM Punk is with Terry Bogard right now. He's already on the show. That's probably better off than a really, really disproportionate RVD, in my opinion. But CM Punk's already on the roster. So that answers your question. But he's right now he's teaming with Terry Bogard, but I think Bogart's going for the ECW championship on his end. Yeah. But in the meantime, yep. It's gonna be interesting. But hopefully Blaze of Glory will pop up when I can, so we'll be very nice to see it. Okay. And alright, speaking of Blaze of Glory, we'll talk about some predictions. Okay. Predictions are gonna be simple. Let me just look at the card here for the pay-per-view. So we get to our main topic is since we're at the end of the show. I was supposed to do a predictions video, but I'll probably do one right here on stream. What do you guys think about this? Is the main card here. So our first match, you have Brittany Gardevoir versus Bean Xiao, the Bean Xiao the champion for the Pokken title. You can leave your predictions on that. It's gonna be Gardevoir. Will be Bean Xiao, bound for the title. Possibility. Pikachu versus Charizard in a Casablanca street fight. Yes, because it'll be taking place in Casablanca in the Dark Castle. So, you guys leave your predictions on that. Is a triple threat style for the Divas title. Karin Kanzuki, Mai Natsume, and Mami Tomoe. Tomoe, the champion. And she'll defend her Divas title as the waifus of the waifu division on Raw. And our top 3 Divas right now are trying to battle for the Divas title. And Karin Kanzuki recently returned from injury. And same with Supergirl, who will be taking on Highway Star in a redemption match. They want to try to finish their rivalry since Bertha and Katrina attacked Supergirl and injured her for like 8 months of injury. But she came back on the past episode, the previous episode of Raw. If I recommend, go check it out and watch it before you go jump to conclusions, which I'm sure you guys already did that in the chat. But yeah, Karin Kanzuki, Mai Natsume, Mami, give me a good triple threat matchup. Looking forward to see that. That's probably the good match. I'm looking forward to get the waifus some good on notice. Put them on notice for a little bit. Mami's been a good Divas champ, but I think we'll see what happens. Supergirl vs Highway Star. That's gonna be Supergirl's redemption. Hopefully she gets her revenge. Yeah, Charizard will murder Pikachu. Okay. Godzilla, King Kong. Mechagodzilla's on ECW. King Kong, Godzilla's on Raw with Mothra. We haven't seen Godzilla and Mothra. I heard there's a good Godzilla that came out recently. But King Kong Godzilla would be a pretty interesting rivalry. That would be pretty cool, no doubt. No doubt about it. I wish I wouldn't mind to see King Kong, but he's too OP right now. The last time I saw King Kong he was just too powerful, in my opinion. But Mothra and Godzilla are actually on the show. If you could see them on my roster, literally right here on my roster. But Godzilla and Mothra should be right here. They're right here. Literally right here. On the double. Right there. Next, Lucas, as I said before, the winner of that match, hopefully we'll see either Mega Man or Final Fantasy hopefully win that contendership next week on Raw, and maybe let you guys want to see that match happen next week's stream, which should happen. Let me know in the comments or in the chat if you guys want to see Final Fantasy versus Mega Man, because according to Power 25, they're right now they're in the top division right now in the tag team division, next to Chain of Pain and Earthbound Boys and Smash Ultimate in the Dark Shield. So that'll be an interesting chance to see what's going to happen. But Ness Lucas have recently become the tag team champions. I believe this back in New Year's Evolution, and they won. There's no pay-per-view that's based on that's based on the actual pay-per-view New Year's Revolution. There's your answer to that one. But they'll take on Chain of Pain Chain of Pain's Scarlet Crow and Ghost Rider for the tag titles. You leave your predictions. Mortal Kombat and Shades of Manhattan. Shades of Manhattan recently got a big win in New York, their home state of New York. Big win, big home court advantage for them. I believe it was Tremor versus, I think it was Snow. Yeah, it was Snow. I believe Snow beat Tremor 1-on-1, so they're gonna have their build up their rematch against for their 4v4 encounter. And probably the most hyped up matchup on the card is Yoshi versus Galadel for the World Heavyweight title. So that's gonna be exciting to watch. Charizard, Murder, Pikachu, Supergirl. Yeah, Supergirl probably will win that one. Vine Sauce Joel. No, I don't think so. Nah. I normally don't put celebrities on Mugen. Maybe you can send that to me. Tell that to Matt over there on SmackDown, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. That'd be nice. But Yoshi will take on Galadel for the World Heavyweight title. That's gonna be a good matchup. So hopefully you guys will leave predictions on that one too, because Yoshi. This would be Yoshi's biggest match of his career, and if you thought him winning the tag team titles was good enough with Pitt and Yoshi become the tag team champs and becoming superstars to this day, which they're now, Yoshi's now the biggest push of his career, but Galadel is just doubting a dinosaur like Yoshi, and after the humiliation, just making fun of Yoshi's family. I'm sure Yoshi will be more motivated than ever to hopefully take that title away from Galadel and become the first dinosaur-born World Heavyweight Champ in history. That never happened. So it's close, man. I honestly, Yoshi would probably win that one. Definitely, I think Yoshi would be nice to see it. Yoshi would definitely, for sure. Unless somehow Galadel can retain it, or unless there's any interference, then maybe. But most, I think, out of all of them, Supergirl probably have a chance. Charizard, a lot of people say Charizard might have a chance. To hopefully, because Pikachu. Here's the thing about Pikachu and Charizard's storyline: Pikachu's never beat Charizard before. This is going back from all the way in Japan, 25 years ago. Yes, ironically, where Pokemon celebrates its 25th anniversary. So, out of all the Pokemon that are mostly popular, Charizard and Pikachu are the most popular Pokemon out of all the characters in the land of the Pokédex. But the Poké Division, Pikachu and Charizard have scored out the rivalry in the past, since they were kids, little children, since Pikachu was a Pichu and a Charmander. But obviously, these two are just these two grew up with each other, so they have a lot of chemistry. It's probably going to be the best match of the card, with Yoshi and the Divas title match and Supergirl's redemption. I think we'll see that happening. And maybe cutting yeah, I'm sure maybe we'll see Mai Natsume become the next Diva champion. I mean, you see Mai Natsume on the card. Is Jotaro on an ECW or Raw? Neither. He's actually on. I think that's the same question you should ask to Matt over there on SmackDown. That should play here. It's right there. Technically, I guess he's on Heat. They're both. I think they're both on SmackDown or Monday Night. You have to ask Super Matthew Bro over there on Blade Games. That's another question you should ask to Matt. There's going to be championships defended. There'll be awesome matches. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, when I get this episode done, or when I do, I'm sure it'll be nice to see what they can do. But yeah, Brittany Gardevoir and Mean Shao, two best friends. You got a psychic fairy type versus a fighting type. It's Mean Shao. I don't like the. I mean, Mean Shao did actually won the belt from Gardevoir, so her own best friend. It's a friendly rivalry, but could this rivalry be? Should this friendly rivalry be a really heated rivalry between both of these best friends? Will it become foes? Which they will be foes definitely in this matchup, but will they be personally be friends or foes? That's gonna have to hopefully that's how you kick things off for the pay-per-view, and get some Pokemon, some best Pokemon superstars, the best competition they can bring, because they are Pokemon Championship superstars. So that's what the Pokemon division is exclusive here on Raw. Another exclusive being as a division is being sent to Raw. Super Matthew Bro is the one who's been taking over for Neo Show on SmackDown. I'm sure you get to watch the Blade Games channel. It should be in the description below. If not, I'll have to leave another link there. The link should be in the description in the promos box, guys. Come on. To be fair, Pikachu did beat Charizard. Was Pokemon Kanto Region Pokemon League. What? Gardevoir will lose due to Rule 34. pretty much, but yeah, the link should be down below in the description for Blade Games. You can subscribe there and ask Matt a few questions as well. And we have a lot of game over there too, so go check it out. I recommend it. Yeah, go check it out, definitely. I think that's all. And if we have, of course we have Mortal Kombat. Most of the title matches will be very competitive, definitely. So tune in for Blaze of Glory. Hopefully, you can get the episode done. Sorry the paper didn't arrive yet. Hopefully, it's still in the works. I just got to provide the commentary, find some space to do commentary. I think that's gonna be it for now. I think that's pretty much our predictions, and I'm sure you guys will be. So basically, what we're gonna see some heavy hitting matches. All the title matches should be really good. I agree with Miguel. Could I agree more? I agree. Definitely, the title matches will be very, very competitive and very, very fun to watch. So I'm sure it'll be best luck to all of our champions defending their titles, and best luck to all of our challengers for actually stepping through and actually getting some guts to challenge the champion. So even from good or evil, it doesn't matter. I still have a little bit of a vendetta with the Dark Shield for being complete assholes lately over the past couple months. It's still a dark cloud over our heads, but will it be a rainbow with Yoshi win the world title? I think all stakes are high enough for Yoshi. Can he do it Sunday? Or did he do it last Sunday? I'll have the results when I can for next week's show for Raw. I think next destination we're heading to Final Destination as we're heading to Smash Bros. Territory. So Smash Ultimate will get a home court advantage. So nice little Smash Ultimate homecoming for our Smash Bros. Talent. We'll be heading to Final Destination coming up. FD, the biggest Smash Bros. Stage of all. So tune in for next week, guys. That's all she wrote. Vinny Sauce, Vinny to AB Mugen. I don't know, man. We'll have to wait till that's what we talked about free agency. We'll discuss about free agency in hopefully soon. So I have no idea who's still in the market. It'll be a big, exciting, explosive free agency this year with their season finale coming up in Louisiana, and hopefully, unless somehow Matt can take some of the characters, I'll be pretty bitter. be pretty bitter about that. All right, that'll do it for now. Gardevoir better lose. She did lose to Mean Shao. If is Mean Shao, hopefully Mean Shao's compatible enough to win. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. With that being said, everybody, thank you for watching. Sorry if this episode's pretty long, but I just wanted to please state what's going on. And it's gonna be back on. It's gonna be back on streaming again. Good to be back on commentary again. Hopefully this explains all the history, what's going on lately. Tomorrow we have a Twitch stream coming up, so tune into Twitch. We have more content over there. We have our first set of games planned. Let's just see if we'll see about that. We'll see about any. I don't know about celebrity characters though. I have no idea. Unless somehow Matt gets them, I have no idea. So we'll talk about free agency when the ECW season ends, and we'll have a wrap up season for X2, explaining about all the other stuff. We'll have behind the scenes stuff over there. What's been going on behind the scenes for AB Mugen. So we'll definitely have that for ECW standards. But Raw is still catching up though. We're almost on a home stretch for the season for Raw as well. We'll have to see how. I'm sure Gardevoir and also Gardevoir does not have Rule 34, so she even says perv at the end. So there's no Rule 34 for this Gardevoir. I don't want to have Gardevoir be. So I'm gonna have to change the rating of this whole show to be 18 plus. So I'm not doing that. That's ECW standards. But yeah, that's that. We'll say that for another time. But we are definitely out of time tonight. Azure Blaze, sign up for now. And remember, Blaze on! I should do need a new nickname, actually. I should do need a new nickname, actually. I guess you could say Get Connected. That's a Blade Games exclusive. That's Blade Games. I don't want to do that. Well, I guess you could say, Raw's BLAZIKEN. I guess you could say that's probably the new catchphrase for